Good evening and welcome to another edition of Friday Night Lights, brought to you by the Allegheny Health Network and St. Vincent. I'm Jay Pushkar. Mike Fenner has the night off. After 2 weeks of practice at St. Vincent College, the Pittsburgh Steelers kicked off their preseason schedule this evening by hosting Tampa Bay. Opening drive for the Buccaneers, Jameis Winston with the quick throw. Chris Godwin does the rest of the work, and he scores from 9 yards out on the touchdown play. 7-0 Tampa Bay. Same score in the second quarter. Josh Dobbs getting the start for Pittsburgh at quarterback, showing off the wheels. He knifes his way down the field for 36 yards. That would lead to a Boswell field goal. Steelers down 7-3. Mason Rudolph would see action later in the second quarter at QB. Here he finds James Washington for the 8-yard touchdown. Pittsburgh with its first lead at 10-7. The defense also solid in its debut overall. The pressure leads to the fumble and the recovery by Isaiah Buggs. That would lead to another Steelers field goal as they would go on to win the game 30-28. First-round pick Devin Bush was terrific in his first professional game. He would record 10 tackles on the night in limited action. Pittsburgh's next preseason game will be next Saturday night when they host the Kansas City Chiefs. Game time from Heinz Field will be at 7:30. Leading by 2 games in the Western Division standings, the Erie Seawolves continued their 6-game road trip as they paid a visit to New Hampshire. Top of the first inning, Erie gets on the board with an early break. Jose Azokar chops one back to the pitcher. The throw sails into center field. Here comes Derek Hill to score 1-0 Erie. Top of the fourth, Erie up 2-0 at this point. Chase Numata crushes one over the fence in right field. He even flexes those muscles rounding third. Erie up 3-0. Top of the fifth now, Cody Eves pounds one deep to center field. This one will be good enough for an RBI triple. Erie up 4-0 at that point on the Lewis Fitness and Performance scoreboard. Erie goes on to win it 4-2. Manning picking up his 10th win of the season. Erie improves to 35-14 in the second half of play. Same 2 teams at it again on Saturday night. On to baseball, and we'll stay in the American League as the Royals and Tigers battled it out. Top of the first, Whit Merrifield smokes one deep to center field off the wall, and it's also misplayed. So here comes Merrifield. He's on his horse. He's thinking inside the park home run. He sides safely into home. 1-0 Kansas City. Bottom of the sixth, former Seawolves catcher Jake Rogers bombs one to left field, his 3rd of the season. What an impact he's making already. Detroit beats Kansas City 5-2. On the Lewis Fitness and Performance scoreboard, the Cleveland Indians lead the Minnesota Twins 6-2 in the 9th inning. The Tribe with a big spark in the 5th inning as they scored 5 times in the frame. Starting pitcher Shane Bieber went 7 innings, scattered 7 hits, and he struck out 11. Should that score hold up, there will be a first-place tie between the Indians and the Twins. In the National League Central, the Pirates' free fall continues as they fall to the Cardinals 6-2. Over to Ainsworth Field for Game 3 of the Glenwood League semifinal series. Rambler 9 taking on Tesco. No score until the 4th. Dustin Coleman with an RBI base knock deep to right center field. Tesco in front 1-0. Now 2-0 Tesco in the 6th. Rambler 9 gets the equalizer. Scott Hess jacks a 2-run home run to left field, and we are tied at 2 apiece. On to the 7th inning of play now. Same score, 2-2. Ted DeSanti chops one to short. The throw to first. Over the head. That allows the go-ahead run to come in and score. Rambler 9 rallies back and wins Game 3, 3-2. They force a Game 4, which will take place Sunday afternoon at Ainsworth Field. First pitch at 2 p.m. Day 2 of the City Rec Tennis Tournament from Frontier Park. Action in men's singles play. Rick Surtz matched up against Phil Hardesty. Surtz on serve, and the 2 would rally until Hardesty comes up with the winner. In the next game, Surtz, playing in the far court, would come up with the winner, and he would defeat Hardesty in straight sets 6-1 and 6-4. Women's singles open. Nicole Freeman facing Raven Nespor. Freeman playing in the near court with the quick forehand winner off the serve. Then it's Freeman with another winner as she was able to get the backhand to go, and she advances to the next round in straight sets, 6-love and 6-love. The tournament continues Saturday morning beginning at 9 a.m. MMA returns to the Bayfront Convention Center this Saturday night with Bayfront Brawl 8. The lineup has 12 bouts on the card, including 3 title fights and a female bout. Local fighter Nolan Stahl will be making his professional debut and will be the main event. All the action will get underway at 7 p.m.